Podcast Bracket Battles Selection Sunday.
Ooh.
But it's not really Sunday.
It can be.
It can be. Yay!
You can be watching this on a Sunday.
Selection Sunday for Bracket Battles. So it is 2019. Oh, real quick, if you just stumbled across us, check us out at thekfpodcast.com and the KF Podcast on all your other social media desires and all that other jazz. It is 2019. It is coming up on March. In March, you have March Madness. In the world of the KF Podcast, you have Bracket Battle. Woo! With us today, Bracket Battle expert Brock Atkinson.
Hello, everyone.
And live from the Carolinas, the Cheese, Justin.
Hey.
So, no Ken this week, but Ken will be taking part of the Bracket Battles because we have to have us four voting on it. Maybe a fifth.
Maybe a fifth.
I have to bring in a fifth, and we'll have to see. It could be Lance, Romance, or someone of that nature. So what we're going to do here, we're going to tell you right off the bat what we started. So we met last week. We talked about this. We're going to do villains this year. We're not necessarily Marvel versus DC. It's going to be a Marvel and DC mixed together into the brackets. Now, for the first round, every round in the first round is a Marvel versus DC. That way we're mixing it up good. We decided to not do street-level fighting villains, but go for the big guys.
Mm-hmm.
Now, people we eliminated was who?
We eliminated Galactus.
Darkseid. Like, what's his name? Zod.
Yeah, any Kryptonian kind of
We
guy.
left Thanos in because of Ken, but we said no Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Because he was crying about it, so we had to put him in. Which I'm not sure I wanted him in there, but we'll figure.
We can make sure he doesn't.
We'll team up and make sure he loses. Just that's our pact we're forming right now. Because Ken ain't gonna listen to this, so that's why we'll know right now. You heard it first. Me, Justin, and Mark are gonna team up and eliminate Thanos. First round, just on purpose. We'll see who he's meeting here. So now
We left in Apocalypse and Black Adam. I thought were two pretty high-powered guys, but
we did. We went with it though because Ken hates Apocalypse. Again, it's all Ken's fault.
Yeah.
So we're going to go through the brackets here. We have an East, a West, a North, and a South, just to keep it simple. So we're going to start right now. This is Marvel and DC East bracket. Here you go. It's on the screen right now. So as you can see, round one. Brock, you want to walk us through the matchup?
Sure. Our opening match is Magneto versus Brother Blood.
Okay. Cool.
And then we have Maxwell Lord versus Sin and her Mother Superior.
Because Justin liked her.
Because Justin wanted her in there. But he had to fight to get her in.
He had to fight.
It took some effort.
Then we have the Mandarin versus Weather Wizard. Mm-hmm. That's a very intriguing matchup.
Yep.
Black Hand versus Absorbing Man.
Okay.
Grodd versus Enchantress.
Interesting.
They have similar powers, so that could be an interesting fight.
Yeah.
Ultron versus Metallo
is great.
It almost feels a little rigged.
Just trying to get rid of one of the robots early.
Little rigged.
One robot is far superior to the other, though. I won't say which one.
We won't say which one.
Mr. Sinister versus Dr. Light. So Doctor has a better title, so he
then Mister. Yeah.
And then finally, Sinestro versus Hydro Man, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, kind of interesting. So there you go. We're going to break that bracket down. The way we're going to do it is we're going to do 5 shows. We're going to do the East bracket, the West, the North, the South, and then the final matchup. So we'll go through a whole bracket and then make it down to our final 4. So let's move over to the West. On the West side over here, Justin, you see it in front of you?
Yep, I got it.
You want to walk us through the West bracket?
Okay, so to start it out, we've got Brainiac versus Rhino.
Poor bastard.
Yeah, I know. Then in the second match, we're going to have Super Skrull versus Shade.
Way two different power matchups there, which is interesting.
Then we've got Atrocitus versus Abomination.
That's the hard letter A words.
Then Proteus versus Shadow Thief.
Which I really like that matchup. I really like the way that came up. Because Proteus is a hard villain, and that's a perfect kind of person against him. So that'll be kind of interesting to see how that plays out.
So I think what I'm going to need you guys to do is highlight a couple of these matchups for me that I could specifically go look at. Ones that you guys think are interesting. Since I don't have like all the background on these guys. So then after that, after Proteus and Shadow Thief, we got Vulcan and Desaad.
Okay, a Cyclops, Summer's brother.
Oh, okay, all right. Then Mongol versus Titania.
Titana, or however you want
Titana.
to say.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Then we have Atomic Skull versus Nitro.
Which I love that matchup.
Yeah, it's very similar.
And then another one of the big guns, Doctor Doom versus Killer Frost.
Poor chick. Poor girl.
She's going to win.
All right, let's go over to the north side. And we'll go back to Brock here for the north side.
All right, in our opening match in the north bracket, we have Thanos versus Livewire.
Livewire's going to win.
Livewire is going to win.
They're going to turn to electricity and go down his throat.
There we go. That's our argument.
An electric whip.
Yeah, she's gonna ride right out of there on a motorcycle. It's an inside joke. And then we have Despero versus Annihilus. Morgan Le Fay versus Star Sapphire.
The Battle of the Chicks.
Ocean Master and Omega Red.
Okay.
Eclipso versus Carnage.
All right.
Loki and Clayface.
Which is interesting.
Juggernaut versus Solomon Grundy.
It's a big fight right there. It's a lot of punches.
Some powerhouses there. Some super strength. Some cars will probably be tossed.
Yeah.
And then finally rounding out this bracket, we have Lex Luthor and Sandman.
Which is interesting.
Marvel Sandman.
Marvel Sandman. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, there's some interesting fights in there. There's some people that can take down Thanos in there.
Yeah, like Livewire.
Yeah, like Livewire. I might as well just type Livewire in right here as winning. It would be great.
But do we not want to make it that obvious?
We have to go to round 2 and have Despero knock him out or something like that. All right, let's go to the final bracket here. Justin, want to walk us through the South?
Okay, for the South, we have Black Adam versus Tiger Shark.
Poor bastard.
Nimrod versus Felix Faust.
Technology versus magic.
It's a good one.
Magic always wins. What? Larfleeze,
Larfleeze, yeah.
versus Terrax.
Both kind of cosmic guys.
Graviton versus Giganta.
One big lady versus the Master of Gravity.
Yeah.
Cassandra Nova versus Mirror Master.
Which I like that fight.
That is a good one.
A Master Psychic versus someone that's in another dimension of mirrors. Like, there's some talkability points on that one right there.
That'd be fun.
If that's even a word, talkability.
Talkability.
Complexify. Hellspawn versus Electro.
Okay.
Parasite versus Ronin.
Which I think is another good fight.
And that's Ronin from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No Infinity Stone.
And then Apocalypse versus King Shark.
Yeah, poor King Shark.
So we need to make sure that King Shark and Tiger Shark make it to the finals of this bracket.
So the Sharks make it to the end. They have to take out Black Adam and Apocalypse. Not an easy task, but hey, anything can go. So there you go. And then we'll go into the finals after that, and they'll have the champion from the East and the West meet, and the North and the South champion meet, and then we'll have the grand champion.
Nice.
So that's pretty much the layout. Coming soon. We're gonna record these probably all in one night, and then put them out right around the time of March Madness. Is kind of like what we like to do. If you have any ideas for future ones you'd like to see,
from these brackets, I can't see like an obvious Final Four.
I don't think so either. I came out good that there's some arguing that needs to go on.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there's some cases that can be made. Some are obvious.
Yeah. Like Livewire over Thanos. That's easy.
Obviously that's an easy one. She beats him 9 times out of 10. Her brother blood against Magneto. But, some people have to lose. There's got to be a loser. But, it'll be interesting to discuss some of these other ones as they go and see what happens. But again, if you have any ones you want to see us do in the future, it's always be nice one day to maybe add some indie comics characters in.
I'd like to do teams.
Teams would be good.
Maybe not. We might not be able to do like 32 or whatever, but maybe like.
I think one day we should do one where it's all Superman-like characters.
Yeah.
Even from other universes, we bring Invincible over, Omni-Man, all these different people, Superman, all the people.
Icon.
Yeah, and just have a big discussion
Supreme.
over Supreme, all of them, Prime.
One Punch Man.
Get out of here with One Punch Man.
We'll put him in.
Goku. And we have a big fight. But there you go. Check us out on all our stuff. Like, share, subscribe, invite. And happy Valentine's Day, Selection Sunday, or whatever it is. See you later.